Right, we're going to do a bit of multiplayer. Just having a lazy day. Join if you want. Don't join, watch. Don't watch. It's up to you. I'm just going to play my game. So we are in Switzerland. Oh, really? I'm going to have to do this again. Aye. Right, let's do Garage Manager. We've got to jump. Well, I'll tell you what. There should be a garage here we can buy. I'll be reverse. It's a busy place. Yes, we do. Right, and so I want to do drive garage. So I've got to move myself around so I can get some jobs appearing. Oh, the fun. The trailer's there as well, so that's good. Job market. "24 hours. Actually, down to the tip of Italy might be a nice little trip. I quite like that. Right, it's time to move on. Right, gotta load up. Hey Ofki, how you doing? And yeah, English in chat if you can, otherwise I won't understand a word. How's your day been, Ofki? You had a nice lazy day? I'm having a nice lazy day. If anybody's remotely interested in joining along, feel free. Vietnamese? Well, hello over there. So we're going to go down to the tip of Italy, right down on that tip of the boot. What's that all about? My name is Rick. Weep. I'm going to try and play by the rules. I'll skip some lights, not all of them. Gotta change gear for that one. What were you playing? You're not doing that same track I was doing the other day, are you? I'm gonna skip through. These lights are terrible. Thank you very much, MP. I'll just do the initials, I'll kill your name otherwise. Do you improve your time at all there, Ofki, or you still stuck? I haven't tried getting past the 608 I did the other day, so I don't think I'm going to be able to better it, and if I do, it's going to be like half a second to a second tops. I only subscribe to channels that I actually watch. I'm not going to subscribe for the sake of subscribing. If that's all you're after, then yeah, no thanks. It's not what I do. So I've got a few hours free, to be honest, so I can see me doing probably between now and 6 PM, assuming I don't get bored of driving. Didn't do any streaming yesterday. I decided to take a little break. Well, thanks very much for the like and share. It is frustrating, but it is fun. The problem is getting control of that rear end. And have you tried tuning the car at all? I don't even think tuning the car really helps, but you know, when you look around on YouTube with other people's videos, and there's a couple out there that recommend certain tunes to be using, I just find it more difficult to control. I think I should have stopped for fuel. I've only got 226 litres. We shall have to take the next one for sure. Just having a quick look back at the video feed, that actually looks pretty close to what I'm viewing on the screen. It may be a little bit brighter in the feed than what I see on the screen, but I'll try and balance that out, but it's not far off. Now, I decided I was going to leave doing that race room challenge. It was... it's fun, but I did it for 3 videos in a row, and I thought, yeah, I think I'd better play something else. I think other people may get bored of it. I did have a quick look at Star Citizen the other day. I was thinking about streaming it, but then when I put it on, I was like, I don't know any of the controls, and I'll just be sitting there. It'll just be like 2 hours of me fumbling around with buttons, wondering what this does, what that does. It was good. Doesn't suit triples, because I tried it on the triples. It stretches out, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. But there's a lot to learn, so if I decide to get into Star Citizen, it may be something I'll have to spend maybe a week getting into before I decide to stream it. But I don't know, I got the same feeling as what I had with Elite, you know, too much to catch up with and just not feeling it at all. Maybe I'm out of touch with those games at the moment. You got any plans for your day off, Key? It's kind of nice having the shadows coming through off the lights there. So we've got 15 hours, 19 minutes. We've got 635 miles to go with 184 litres in the tank. Does that say? No, it doesn't say services, does it? So still keeping an eye out for services. This is like my 3rd cup of coffee of the day. Mind you saying that, I was thinking of doing the washing the car this morning, but it got really cloudy, so I thought, what's the point? It'll probably end up raining. Right, I'm going to take this stop, I think. And I've gone the wrong way. Done it again. I want to go over there. I was too busy reading chat. It's a bit of a tricky one swinging it around with this thing on your back. Yeah, nothing to see here. Just some random guy. This may not turn round here. Lucky it's quiet. Watch me get stuck now. Come on. It's not going to want me to do it. Yes, we can. Yeah, you gotta step away when you have too much with certain games. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Server 3. We're in Italy at the moment, heading down to the tip of the boot. So for a quick look on the map, currently outside Bologna. Hey Hamster, how you doing? So if anybody wants to join in, you can either join in when we get to Villa San Giovanni or Messina by the looks of it. Or along that route basically. Somewhere. Well, let me know who you're going to be, Jonathan, and you're more than welcome to join in. If you can jump to the Ancoa, is it? I don't even know how you pronounce half these places. We can meet up along the way. Oops. Don't mind me, I was just doing no hands for a few seconds. God. And this is the way it's gonna be. What have you been up to, Hamster? Have you managed to get any better with your time on that lap? Or have you given up? Yes, that feels like one of those days, and with it being a bank holiday tomorrow as well, it's like, yeah, can't be bothered to do anything today. Might go to the cinema tomorrow, I don't know. Gonna have another go, you? So what was your best at the moment then? Yeah, I was trying to take my shoe off. I was like, why am I wearing my shoes on the rig? I don't normally. It's a good time. Crikey, I didn't even think I'd get past 620 to be honest, but... Honk honk, whoever he was. Oops, pay attention. Right, so we've got 1,000 litres on board, so we've got plenty of fuel to do this trip. Oh, you are you? Right, hold on then. I don't even know where I am on the map. Ah! There's a sign coming up, let me have a look now. Oh no, services. Okie dokie, we'll keep an eye out. Oh, actually, we can stop here, I'll see where I am now. Maps. Where in Ancora are you? If you by the garage, I'll head to the garage. There's a little detour. Have you got a job that goes down to Messina? So that's right the way down at the tip of Italy. Down, you know, tip of the boot. Or at least something that goes in that direction is always a good idea. Right, looks like I'm coming up to the turning off now. Or at least not too far down the road anyway. Hamster, did you manage to find a setup that you liked? So have you tweaked the car, or are you still using standard settings? You're still going to be trying that lap, are you? How long is the event on for? It's oh, you just know you've just walked into a world of hurt there with that line. Get ready. Off-key's gonna come back with a reply. Okay, Jonathan, have you got a job though? Or are you just going to tag along and pick up a job when we get there? He's only got 404 million, yeah, drop in the ocean. Yeah, I can see you. He's swinging past now. I don't know if I've got this little garage here. I might pick it up while I'm here. I've only got 3 million, but you know, I'm starting afresh, so. Right, let me buy this garage because I haven't got this one. Do you really want to buy? Yes, I do. Oops, stalled it. I can't drive. Keep stalling it. Right, let me just tweak my map. Map. Yeah, there we are. It's sorted itself out. No problem. So, do you want me to go first? Seeing as I've got it mapped. And we is off. So again, anybody else who wants to tag along, you're more than welcome to. We can stop off. It's only a chill stream. We're going to be speed limited to a max of 56. Well, at least I am anyway. Nearly went a bit wide. Ooh. So what do we got? We got 545 miles, 13 hours to travel. What makes you say that, Ofki? What are you using at the moment? You clamped to a desk or something? I do find it funny, everybody beeping. Oh, hello! Oh, there. Imagine that was like real life. And truckers were all that friendly all the time. I hear ya. So I'm guessing, Jonathan, you're all fueled up. If you do need any fuel, just let me know. But I'm fueled to the destination, so we should be good, to be honest. Not exactly a huge job. What do you fancy going for off-key with regards to a rig? You fancy building your own or buying something? Brother MJ? Wait, what? Are you driving with what? So are you driving with a steering wheel, or are you driving with a controller, like an Xbox controller or something? I'm lost. He's going for it. Remember, Jonathan, I'm speed limited to 56, so if you want to burn on ahead, you can do. Oh, your wheel broke the other week. So what are you going to do? You going to get a new wheel, or...? 'Oh, I just realised my windows are all messed up, so the names aren't going to come through on stream. That's my bad. I'll have to change that configuration on the next stop. Some rather bright blue text you've got on those wheels, mate. 460 miles to go, 11 hours. It won't take too long. Make sure you got plenty of coffee or whatever your favourite drink happens to be. Jonathan, if you can text, what do you like doing? Do you like doing speed runs, or do you like to try and play by the rules to some degree? So what wheel did you have then, or are you, or what wheel do you plan on getting? Are you gonna go Thrustmaster, or are you gonna go Fanatec? Right. I have no idea what Jonathan is trying to do. What's up? Man, he needs to take a break. Come on then. Break time. Let's check the map over here. So, there we are. Just outside Pescara, or whatever you want to call it. Anybody want to tag along? They can jump to that location. They can join the massive convoy of 2 trucks we have going on. It's absolutely unbelievable in size. It bewilders even myself. Yes, I am just kidding. Actually, I think I'll get a cup of coffee as well. It should only take me probably less than a minute to boil a kettle. Back now. Gonna steal hamsters here. What rig does hamster have anyway? That was good timing, I just got back myself. Right, there we are. Let's get in gear, shall we? But what about wheel off key? What wheel did you have and what wheel do you fancy going for? And again, at the end of the day, it may just come down to budget. And hello to anybody else who may be watching and lurking. I know there's always a few somewhere. I only know that because I do it usually. Oh, that's nice. Hello there, Ed. How you doing? I must remember to open my Discord server. I keep forgetting to do that. But thanks for joining, by the way. Hopefully there's some information in there that you might find of use. Oh, wow. Well, off-key. Now you've got the chance of getting yourself a nice little force feedback wheel. Because that will make a world of difference, to be honest. Hello, the latest update. And hello, India. How you doing? That's the one good thing about YouTube, you know, get to meet people from all around the world. You do get to meet some idiots as well, unfortunately, but the majority is pretty good. So if you had to choose a force feedback wheel then off-key, because having a force feedback wheel actually may help your times as well, because you'll have more feel of what the car is doing so you can react. So I wonder, if you're thinking of a wheel, what wheel have you been thinking of, or is there anything in particular? What just happened? I just saw Jonathan's truck go. Did you have a lag crash there, Jonathan? I just saw your truck jackknife behind me. What happened there? Either that or he fell a random road event. You need to turn them off. Especially in multiplayer, because, yeah. Do a tow and see where it takes you. Hopefully it takes you forward and we can pick you up further down the line. I was looking at my mirrors like, what happened to him? Yeah, you're just going to have to take the tow. Unless you know another way of getting off that. I have no idea with that stuff. Do the tow, tell me where you are, and I'm sure we can find you again. What? You put you further behind? Well, if I remember correctly, you don't have a limiter on. You can probably catch me up. I think it's too late. I think he's already done it. Remember, I'm limited to 56, so as long as you're doing faster than 56, you'll catch me up in no time. Hello there, Equalizer. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm having a chilled weekend, you know. Just relaxing, cup of coffee, playing a couple of games, as you do. What about yourself? You having a good weekend? Hopefully Jonathan can catch up. Just overdosed on a McDonald's. What do you have? A cheeseburger? Chips? No, sorry, fries. And a McFlurry or something. Hazarding a guess here now. Filio of Foch. Well, that's a new one on me. I heard it called that before. I gathered. I thought, well, he's trying to be very polite here. Is a Filio of Foch, please? Get old cruise control on. Right, let me have a look where that is on the map, because I have no idea. Alright, you're right down there. Okay. Can you make your way to the motorway and wait on the motorway by here? Or actually, if you drive from there to the fuel station, we'll meet by there at the fuel station then. Saves going out of the way, doesn't it? And it gives you something to do in the meantime. Stalled it. Would have helped if I actually put it in third gear or something to start maybe, rather than ninth, but hey. I was feeling a little lazy. We're heading to the tip of Italy at the moment, so the Jonathan is going to be waiting for me at that area in the text just above. But if you head to the fuel station, so if you can jump to there, head to the fuel station on the motorway, I'll be swinging past that area, and then we're going to be heading down to the tip of Italy, drop off the job, and then we'll pick up another one then. So anybody watching, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. All that we ask is you drive nice and politely. It's only just having a, you know, a lazy drive. So it's server 3. My truck is speed limited to a max of 56, so we're not going to be burning, you know, the miles, but just have a chill drive. I can switch Discord in if you want to have voice included. I'll throw that out now because I forgot to turn my Discord on, to be honest. I don't think this is the fuel stop, is it? I'm going to stop here. I should have marked it on the map, shouldn't I? So I know which one I'm stopping at. Yeah, it's not that one. Down here. It's quite the trek, actually. I'll mark there. Probably. Mind you, Ofki, I don't think you answered me. Did you say which wheel you were interested in? Were you thinking Thrustmaster, Logitech, Fanatec? So we got 261 miles, 6 hours remaining of the whole job. I think there's a little ferry trip because I think we're going into, what is it, Messina, just over the tip of the boot. I do like the buildings here though, they've done them really well. Plenty of detail in them. No problemo. When I see the marker on the map. It should, I mean, let's face it, you know, I think people need to set expectations depending on budget. You know, if you've got, say, sub £200 to spend, and I'm talking about 150, £170 mark, yes, you can pick up a Logitech G29, and let's face it, it's a great wheel for the money. It's a good entry-level wheel if you're, you know, not really going to get into heavy amounts of driving or racing, and you just want a simple wheel to use. Logitech G29 all day long. It's a cracking little wheel. A little noisy, but it does the job. I'm guessing so. I'd have to stop again. But on the main road going past. But if you've got more than, say, £200 to spend, then yeah, there's a good number of choices to go with. But absolutely, the Club Sport seems to be getting some good reviews recently. What's the matter with Hamster? He's collecting the wheels, is he? Yeah, it's quite a stretch down. I'm at 226 miles, mate. If you have a look at where Pescara was, which is where we just passed, oh man, if you could only see the sunset over there. I'd turn in and you could have a look, but no. I'd go off the road. This is true, hamsters do like wheels. Better be careful though, we might have worn that one out, scurrying around on it all day long. Oh, there we are, straight into the sunset. What a shot. That's a real good view. I could turn that off. Napoli. Nope, we're not going that way. So really, Ofki, you should have quite a nice little upgrade there, having a wheel that actually has force feedback. Because that will certainly help you in terms of being able to react to the car. I couldn't tell you because that was heading towards, but how far past that is? Go to Oslo? No, heading down to the tip of Italy. I'm not going to turn around halfway through when I get a job on board. We'll have to wait until we get to the destination and find out what jobs are available. Turn around and go to Oslo now. I'll be a bit late. Oh, and Jackson, make sure you go into your game settings and take your road events, your random road events off or down to minimum, at least. That'll help stop the kind of rubbish that you had coming up. That was funny. I was like, where is he? And all of a sudden, boonk, jackknife. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, the best to turn them off when you're in multi. So you had a force feedback wheel originally. What possessed you to buy a non-force feedback wheel? I can't imagine ever going to a non-force no, I can't even talk, mate. I can't imagine going to a non-force feedback wheel after having a force feedback wheel. That just seems like so wrong. It's different if you had nothing and you went to a non-force feedback to a force feedback. Totally get it. But yeah. $156. Won't be too far off. Oh, look at that silhouette. Looks really cool. Yeah, we won't be too far now. 150 now, so. Equalizer's gone quiet, so I'm guessing he's busy. Oh, he is there. It's Messina, I believe. Just beyond the tip. I think it's called Messina anyway. But it's only going to be a short trip, so if you've got a job, take something down to the very tip. If not, tag along if you want, and then we'll, when we get there, we'll stop off and we'll find a new job and we'll have a look-see. No, that's fine. I was saying if you've got voice and if you want to do voice, you can always jump into the Discord and do voice there if it's easier. I see. Well, that explains a lot then. But yeah, I can see a force feedback wheel making a big difference. Under 116, so it's going down nicely. The problem is, see, if I don't put the truck limiter on, I tend to speed everywhere. I tell you what, Italy does look nice at the sunsets, it really does. And it looks really convincing as well. I'm looking forward to getting into Sardinia, as I know you can get the beta to have a look at, but I hate messing around with betas. I'll wait for the official release and go into Sardinia and have a good look around then, to be honest. Kind of interesting to see what they do with the scenery there. Haven't driven through Sardinia many times. Be interesting to see what it's like. Oh, well, we are at 83, shouldn't be too far now. I see some fuel stop signs. I'm going to drive through the area, don't worry guys, because I don't know if anybody's waiting. I see one truck. Not quite sure where equalizer is. We'll be heading on though down to the tip, unless equalizer's gonna meet us down there. Yeah, I see you, Jonathan. We've got, what, 1 hour 46 to get there, what, 55 miles? So it won't be much longer. Then we can have a look at the other jobs. Just a shame that it's getting to nighttime, really, because we're missing all the scenery. excuse me. Fuel wise, 357 litres. I'm going through the fuel stop because I was going too fast. I didn't want to topple over, so it's easier. You want to watch out for lag spikes, Jonathan. Hopefully I won't lag spike, but you never know. And it's kind of bad when that happens because it'll take out your truck. "13 miles away." A little bit twisty. I've got to admit, this area does remind me of driving in Italy. Very similar to the roads I used to drive on. And I don't know why I just came down this way, but I'll have the repair centre because I got some damage. Service repair. Should have just come in and turned around, it would have been easier. Porto. Bada boom. It should be straight across. Honk. Come on, today be nice. Okay, literally around the corner now, 1 mile away. Can't see where my trailer is. Ah, that'll do. Oh, crap. Should we do external contracts? Yeah. Or should we use our own trailers? That's quite a trek straight into Sweden. Into Poland. Right, have a look at your jobs. Have you got anything into Poland? Well, however you pronounce that one. Katowice. Katowice. And is Equalizer with us, or has he gone to sleep? Sorry, I just hit my camera then. Oh, I was going to do something, wasn't I? What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I was just going to... I swear this camera needs to be... About right, I think. It's really hard to get this thing lined up and straight. About center. What's right next door? So it's either... So you're like the job next door, so you can pick that if you want. So Equalizer, if you're around, let me know, otherwise we're going to pick a job now. So if you... Jonathan, yeah, if you pick that one, I'll pick the other one. But what we'll do then, we'll head to my destination, then from mine we can go on to yours, then pick up another job. Sorry, MJ. It doesn't work like that. If you want to join in, you'll have to jump to a destination nearby here. I'm not going to get everybody. Yeah, take that job. I'll take the one I've got. Gotta go around the corner to collect anyway. Need to find a place where I can sleep. Well, Equalizer's there. I can see his name now. Seriously? This is a resting place, but you can't sleep right now. You hate it when it does that. Equalizer, if you're there in chat, can you let me know whether you've got a job to this Poland destination? Ugh, stalled it, not in yet. Right, collect the jobs. Nearly. That's a good question about SatNav. I'll check it now when we pick up the job. Hey now. Well, that's not going the right direction, is it? Come on, get in gear. Loading up. Oh yeah, SatNav. I was going to look, wasn't I? I think it's on best. Yeah, it's set the best route. I'm assuming we are all ready. I'm not quite sure if Equalizer's tagging along or whether he's just waiting for us to catch up. There he is. Right then. Travel across. At least I can see the button that says enter. I couldn't see it before. My wheel used to block it. Don't worry guys, I'll take it easy. Loading times can vary between PCs and connections. Change my map so I can see everybody's coming up. Okay, I can see Equalizer's catching up, so we'll make a move. Can't believe it wouldn't let me sleep. How annoying is that? So now I've got to go through the night time. Ugh. Sucks driving at night. I'm gonna have to stop for fuel because I've just realised about fuel. Jeez, I need to check my fuel gauge. So keep an eye out for fuel. Let me change my map so I can have a look. There's a fuel stop coming up, we'll be taking that. Because we've got 1,264 miles to go, and I've only got 304 litres in the tank, so we're no way going to make that. We are full up. Let's make a move. Again, same as before, if you need fuel. Just let me know. Can barely see the screens. That's the only thing with driving nighttime. It sucks for camera view for you guys. How's equalizer doing? I can see he's 300 away. I've got it capped to 50 mile an hour, so you should be able to catch up easy. And when I see you've caught up, we'll speed up to the max of 56. Huh. Weird. That's very weird. My light switch doesn't seem to be working. Does anything work? Because we're back to that way. Okay, looks like I need to rearrange my switches then, because they're all wrong. There he is. So, cruise control's back up to 56. So hopefully we can all keep together. $1,200 odd miles, 28-hour trip. And it's Sunday, 3:04 in game. Sorry, 3:40 in game. Can't even read. I think we're losing equalizer. Are you struggling on speed equalizer? Can you get to 56 cruise control? I can do 53. That should bring you in a little bit. Actually, I'm sure I'm reading the wrong time. What time is it? It's 23:29. I'm reading the ETA time is 3:14 on a Sunday. It's actually 23, so it's 11:30. God, sucks. I thought it was going to get daylight, but it's not for ages. No! Reading the wrong clock. So in-game time is that one. That's ETA time. And that's real time. Oop. Have to excuse me, I'm just checking on the distances to the guys, so equalizers lost a little bit. We'll get him back in. I've notched it back down to 54. That seems to allow him to keep with us. There's a lot of trucks. Well, there kind of is. Because when you buy a truck, if you go into outfitting, you can choose whether you have left or right hand. If I remember correctly. Isn't that the case? Because you would have a UK truck, or you would have the EU truck. Or have you not looked? Because remember, this is left-hand drive, it's not right-hand drive, but I could have had a right-hand drive truck if I wanted. Well, no, it places you in, but... So you mean you want to start out a profile, then you should get a choice? Well, maybe, but... At least there is an option down the line. It doesn't take too long to, you know, do a few jobs, get some money under your belt, and you could alter that when you buy a truck. But in a way, it's good to have practice with other styles of trucks. Can see equalizers closing the gap again. Good, good. $25 hours and 37 minutes. I think I finished my... Oh, I've got a little bit of coffee left. It's a miracle! Excuse me. Hello there, MJ. How you doing? decided I need to clean my monitor. It is stinking. Time to get the old isopropyl alcohol and a damp rag out. I think I'll be doing that after the stream. So we're down to 1,059 miles, 840 litres in my truck. Depending on the efficiency, we never know. We might actually make it on the one tank, but it's not looking that way at the moment. That's assuming I don't pull off the wrong section of road somewhere and really mess it up. Mind you, Offkey, you've been playing ETS a while now, so you must be off your basic truck and onto your own truck by now, I would have thought, yeah? That should be a non-issue for you, really, unless you're planning on starting a new profile. Look out. Oh, what happened there? Saw Jonathan fall right the way back then. What happened? And they all go through the pay tolls. Well, you're going to pay, but yeah, you have to stop at yours. I'll cruise at 50. I know Jonathan will be here pretty quick. Eating your tea? It's only 4:10 here. Where are you? Well, I mean, if you're gonna, you know, download an edited profile or anything like that, then you don't have to worry about it, because if it comes with money, then you can just go out straight away, buy the truck you want to start with, a trailer to go with it. Maybe buy a couple of garages if you haven't got any dotted around already, and buy some, you know, trucks, some workers, get them on the go. It's basically what I did with this one, you know. And I've got the workers earning a little bit of cash, so whilst I'm messing around not always earning the money, then the workers are bringing in the money, and it'll slowly build its way up. I'm buying garages as I go along, and every so often I'll spend $1 million, you know, buy 6 new trucks and 6 new workers, and phew, off you go, you know. Cool, you like to be early, don't you? Although now you've mentioned food, now I'm starting to feel hungry. That's not fair. Just keep following the road, guys. I've slowed myself down to 47. See, equalizer's nearly there. Take it back up a few notches now. So we'll go to 40, 55. Corn on the cob from Kids. I hope you had more than just corn on the cob. You know, you don't go to KFC without having a KFC, you know. Gotta have some chicken, like. And don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. It really does help out, especially with the way YouTube keeps changing everything. And anybody watching, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to at any time. Hop in, jump in a truck. Next multiplayer stream, by the way, will be Tuesday. I'm only doing multiplayer today because I thought, well, you know, I couldn't think of a racing game I wanted to play. I wanted to chill for a bit, so I thought, you know what, I'll do multiplayer ETS. I haven't advertised it, but I thought, well, you know, there may be somebody who wants to join in. If not, not a problem. We'll just cruise around and have a chin wag. We've got a lot of lights. Okay. There's a fuel stop coming up. We'll all dive in there now. I might as well just top it up. Okay, we'll wait here a sec. I think we're all good to go. Let's go. So I'm topped up to 1,000. Distance is 929. We should be all good to go. We'll take it easy for a bit. We'll let the equalizer catch up. He's starting to make headway now. He must have one heavy load or something. Either his acceleration is really bad or his truck's not very powerful. You mean to say you didn't buy enough chicken for everybody? Honky honky. I'm not going to go racing off. We're going to keep it to about 50. Let equalizer catch up. Equalizer's catching up. He's at 208. Not too far behind. .176 should be coming onto the map shortly. I can keep an eye at least. So, and then we got what? Another 20 hours of driving. 863 miles. Hey Matten, how you doing? Thanks very much. There's always something new with adding something new to your simulator, your setup, or equalizer's catching back up. Just when he catches up, he falls behind because we got to slow down. Time in game 1:46. Will we see daytime? Who knows? Let's speed it back up to about 54. Oh, hold on. Hazard needs to. Well, hold on. He needs to slow down. Let's pull over. Oops! Don't turn your lights off. P-brake. Pull over. Jonathan's got a small bladder. Actually, while you're doing that, I want to try and mess around with this. I'm not convinced this is at the right angle. Yeah, that's slightly off, but that's better now. But then I need to shift it across one. Oh, wrong way. Give or take, that's about right. I think that might be better. I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. There, that'll do. Hope he remembers to wash his hands now. Well, that would explain a lot then. But no problem, I was only messing. And look at that, the sun decides to come out now. And we're off again. Hopefully equalizer's there and hasn't gone off as well. He's there. I'm still not convinced this truck is rotated the right way on the dash. It still looks like the dash is pointing off towards the right. I think it needs one more click to the left. Hopefully he's alright. I don't know why he was waiting in the middle of the road, but... $2:22. I can see this being like a 5 AM thing where it starts to get lighter, but ugh. I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Chat is very quiet. Don't forget you can say hello to chat. I do try and keep an eye and I do try and reply. Excuse me. Yeah, we stopped off for a break. I should have got a cup of coffee. I was parched and I'm gagging for a coffee. I guess we're all good for fuel. If anybody needs any fuel, then we're probably going to be too late and have to go on to the next one. Right, did we lose Jonathan again? Needs to be falling back rather quickly. Hope he's not falling asleep at the wheel. 282, 21, no, he's catching up. And falling behind again. No, it's alright. I'll only stop if I have to. I'm not desperate for coffee. Blah, blah, teeth back in. I was looking at the time and trying to fathom out whether I can squeeze in another job after this, but I don't think I'll be able to. We've got 16 hours remaining on this. But then I'll probably have to take a break from this because I'm going to have to do a few errands in the real world, pick up my son and what have you. And I don't know what's going to be happening this evening, so I probably will be on later this evening, but if I am, I don't know what I'll be playing, so I'll give you guys a heads up, just so you know. Check out the map. I can see Jonathan motoring in. Blimey. So it's coming up to 3 AM in game. You might get some normal daytime. 765 litres, 677 miles, so we should have plenty. How are you getting on with your multiplayer profile, Offkey? You sorted it? How much how much money has it given you? Oh, 10 million's a fair amount. Baron knows where we're going. Just remember then, if you get 10 million, get yourself a truck and a trailer and get yourself probably, hopefully it gives you some garages. If not, buy 2 garages and get them topped up with drivers and trucks. Go for the cheapest truck possible, something like a basic Volvo, and get your drivers going. Hold on, I think we need fuel for someone. He's off. Up to you which way you do it, as long as you get yourself at least 12 trucks minimum. Helps with the cash. More the merrier, to be honest. See how far your money goes, but leave yourself with a good million or 2 spare just in case. Slow it down a little bit again, I keep forgetting. Well, we're not exactly well, the 2 guys with me, they're busy driving, so they can't exactly chat in chat. And most people in chat tend to be lurkers rather than actively chat anyway. But that's not a bad thing, Perhaps they just want to sit back and watch. That's fine. I think the next multiplayer session I do, we'll do like the small roads, but we'll do short jobs rather than long jobs. So it won't be making a lot of money, but money's not really the thing. It's just about trying to cram in more jobs rather than doing 30 hours a trip. Maybe look at doing 10 hours less, or 10 hours in sub, you know? Get some more variation going on. Oh my god, I got hiccups. Ugh. Well, everybody's different, you know, and remember, this is a small channel, so... And it's... You know, it's not as if I can sit here and force everyone in chat to talk. People either choose to or not to. As you can see, I've got my KERS button and my DRS ready for my truck. DRS, psst, be flying down the road, because it just opens up the trailer behind me and lets all the air through. Not a problem. Oh, that was close. So 626 litres, 520 miles, and 12 hours and 20 minutes to go. Time is 4:05. We hopefully will get a bit of daylight. The sky is starting to look a little bit lighter already, which is good. Because, to be honest, driving at night sucks for streaming. Some people are just so noisy. Yep, daylight coming in, we can start to see the clouds. Yay! How are we doing? Equalizer's catching up, that's good. Ooh, we've got to watch out for that one. Those corners you can get lost on when you're doing exterior shots. And we're not turning off by there, so that's good. Ooh, watch out behind, boys. Got another 475 miles. So still another 11 hours in game. I have been looking at, there's a couple of 1-to-1 scale maps. Kind of fancy trying one of those out and seeing what they're like. It's a shame they don't enhance the graphics in any way, but kind of interested to see what can be done. What would be good if they did like a 1-to-1 map and actually map the roads correctly as well. Maybe we'll see. Wait for the new update to the 1.35 to come out first, because that's supposed to enhance performance. Talk of it doing DirectX 11. Let's see if they've done that properly. And then maybe we'll have a look, see about those 1-to-1 maps. Other butchers. Well, you got your money then. So time to spend. Buy a truck or two. Make sure you buy a couple of trailers. So at least one truck. A couple of different types of trailers for you to use. Make sure you lock them to yourself. And then buy at least 6 trucks with drivers. Maybe 6 trailers to go with them. And then just do trucks and trailers. Or just do trucks actually. And they can just pick up jobs. Really depends on how far that money gets you, to be honest. It should get you a fair stretch. But the old limit up to 54, gotta catch up. It's okay, I maxed out at 56, I can't go any faster than that even if I wanted to. Maybe I'll take the limiter off on the next one so then I can speed up and slow down as I see fit. But then watch all the fines roll in. Right. Daylight's coming in more and more, which is good. Means at least we'll have some interesting scenery to look at as well, rather than all blackness. Look out. Doing an overtake. I could have gone down and around, it's alright. what is the time? 16:55. So coming up to nearly 5 to 5. We've got 9 hours remaining. 397 miles with 521 litres. Plenty of fuel on board for the jobs. No problemo. Anybody else behind me who's got fuel issues, let me know. We should be alright though, I would have thought. Hopefully we've all got big tanks. Not that we can turn, I don't know why I put my indicator on. Duh. How are we doing? Equalizer's still there, that's good. I wonder. Whoa, airport. That's cool. As a plane takes off right in front of you and you decide to crash because you're too busy looking at the planes. There's like a jumbo. Ah, man, you can't see it now. It's behind there. You can just see the tail. Looks like it was ready for takeoff. Wish we could see more of the airports because they do look good. Scale seems to be slightly off, but would be nice to see a bit more of that. Oops. Trying to do multiple things here. I've got a little trial thing I want to do. If I can connect to the GoPro. And he can. I've been toying with the screen. Wait. What are we doing? I've stalled it. Damn it. That screen shows how wonky my setup is. So do we prefer slightly wider? Are you saying we need to stop? Or what? So do we prefer that kind of view where you get to see a little bit more of the left and right? Or am I better off just leaving? I'm kind of happy with the main view. But I'm just not sure what's preferred. I mean, I can do super wide, which is kind of crazy because it doesn't change too much. Or we can do linear, which is really zoomed in. And I seem to be on my own. I think I'll keep it to wide. God, that looks really wonky. That's not wide. Medium, sorry. Right, how are we all doing? Are we back? So Jonathan, is everything okay before we move off? Because I'm about to move, so if anybody needs to do anything, now's the time. He's got all the levels you could want. Right, let's make a move, guys. I think there's somebody coming up from behind. You got another random event. We'll let him go by. You've got to be the unluckiest when it comes to the roadside events. How quick did he take that corner? He's crazy. It's a nice little sunrise. Okay, let's crank it up to 54. Still got 7 hours, 297 miles to go. Shouldn't be too long now. I wonder if there's a way where you can go into the config file to get it completely turned off. There's gotta be. I've never really looked into it, so, but I'm sure there is. Seems silly that you can't turn it off completely. I haven't had a roadside event for ages. I swear I've got the spirit level out on this camera, because every time I look at the camera shot up above, it just always looks like it's wonky to me. And I know it probably is to a degree, but it's so annoying because I'd like to have it at least in frame lined up nicely. Yeah, you can set it down to 0, but I'm wondering whether, you know, in the config files you can do some edits. You can actually change the view distance of your mirrors and the quality of your mirrors in the config file more than what you can get in game. I wouldn't recommend doing that though, because it really hurts your frames per second. But I'm wondering if there is a config for probability with roadside events where you can actually put a 0 in or whatever, and it will turn it off completely for you. It's not something I've ever looked at or even looked into, but I might do. What's the matter? Beep beep. He's going in for fuel. Okay, we can go. I will not change gear. I will leave it in 13th and drag it up from the bottom. Back up to 54. One thing I have got is a chest mount for the GoPro. I've been thinking about maybe trying that out, because that would be much more in line with the screens. You know, because let's face it, there's middle of the screen is probably, I don't know, just below my eyesight. I'm sitting a little bit high for the screens. Personally, I should be sitting a little bit lower. But with the chest mount, I don't know, just the hassle of just, you know, putting the chest mount on all the time just seems like it's a pain. Maybe one day I'll try it out, if I can remember where I put it. Let's slow it down a little bit. I wish I knew what. What are you beeping for? Okie dokie. Thinking of a coffee, but by the time I make a cup of coffee myself, I won't be able to drink it. I'll probably end up going out. Should be able to squeeze in the last few hours. It's only 235 miles, so it shouldn't take too long. What, 10-20 minutes tops? Should have plenty of time to finish that. And then I need to go on out, do my runs. Oh, I haven't got my engine on. All my lights. Be careful. And we're off again. Where are we going? Somewhere in Poland. I can't remember where. Hold on. Katowice or Wies or what, I don't know. However you pronounce it. It's in Poland somewhere. Right, we're going to do 50, give equalizer a chance to catch back up. Because we are dropping him really quick. Anyway, he's catching up, so won't be too much longer. Oh, nice little bit of twisty roads through here. You can cut the corner a little bit. Oops. Looking at the map. Right, watch out for this one. He's got a big boat on the back. Give him plenty of room. And we've got 177 4 hours to go. It's ticking down nicely. I did. Katowice, that's Poland way, I believe. Katowice. Well, this will be the last job for this stream because it's getting to a time where I'm going to have to make a move and do some chores in the real world. Oh, it's green light. We're going to see if we can nail it now. $139 to go. You hit the barrier, didn't you? You okay? So plenty of fuel, 221 litres on board for me. Hopefully everybody else behind me is okay. And 104 miles to go. And then we got a little trip to finish off with Jonathan's load. Not quite sure if Equalizer's got a load, whether it's the same destination or not. Oh, that's a great place to have a pole. Awesome. Couldn't even see where the camera was. Oops, swerving a little bit. Keep it steady. Okay, we gotta go back. I'm all over the shop. Try that again, shall we? Can see Jonathan behind me. I'm going off the road. He comes off the road with me. Good scenery here. So like a little industrial zone, train station, smokestacks in the distance, electrical lines. It's cool. A lot of detail going on. So what we'll do, well, I'll certainly drop off this load. I don't know whether Equalizer needs to drop off his, but then once that's done, we've got to follow Jonathan. He's got to do his load. We'll follow him to his destination, and then we'll have to call the stream there. Because we got things to do, and then we'll be back later on, but not sure what we'll be playing. Maybe some more ETS, maybe something else, who knows. Don't forget, guys, for those of you watching, interaction, you can jump into chat at any time, say hello. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, please do. It really does help. It looks lovely, dear. Yes, wonderful. Shut up, Offkey. Yeah, it's nice when they put a bit of detail into this game, you know, they do it every so often. They'll make a, I like this now, okay, it's more of the same, but it's good when you get to the city areas and you can see they've put a bit of thought into what's going on, you know. You're running out of fuel. Well, 13 miles, as long as I don't turn off in the wrong direction, I think I'm good. Although I'll need to stop for fuel if we're gonna get Jonathan to his destination. Right, and let's get this dropped off, shall we? Anybody else around here? I think we'll run this one because I don't see any more trucks. I think Equalizer's dropping his off. Mine is in here, I believe. I think I may have turned that too much. No, we're good. We're good. Just need to straighten it up. Not having that. It's a bit messy. Can we find a fuel stop? How many miles is it to your destination? That's a good point, actually. Beep, map. $51. I've actually got enough fuel to do it, so let's just go straight there. Equalizer, I don't know if you want to follow us, it's up to you. But I'm now going to be following Jonathan. I'll behave. There's other trucks on the road. I was hoping to get there on time. Crack on, don't worry. I've got 128 litres, so I should be able to do that. You're a bit close to that corner, blimey. Yeah. Is there a free run through here? It doesn't look like it.
Battery low.
I bet you that's a dead end one. It was. Gutted. I can floor it now. Yeah. Boosted up to 56. Whoa. That's fuel. I'm going to stop for fuel. I don't really need to, but I might as well fill up the tank ready for the next go. Whenever that is. That didn't go in gear, did it? Oh my god. I'll have to see what happens later. I really don't know at the moment. Gotta collect my son. It depends on what he's up to. Ooh, look at that. That just took off right next to me. That got my eye. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go, go, go. I'm assuming we're turning here, right? I have no idea. Come on, I'm supposed to be following you. Not quite sure where Equalizer got to. Guess he got busy. He's on that one. I'm going to grab the garage by here. Why not? Why not indeed? Do 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 do. What a nice gap. Not that much of a gap. I hit the barrier on the side. Oh well, I'll be stopping for a repair centre later on then. Can't believe I clipped that barrier. Oh, we got off it. Right then, guys. That is it for me. I'm going to have to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Thanks to Jonathan. Thanks to Equalizer for joining in. Keep an eye. If you're interested in joining into ETS multiplayer anytime, keep an eye on Discord. This was just me doing a surprise one because couldn't think of what else to play. Didn't fancy playing anything else. Fancied a bit of ETS. I usually post on it on when I'm going to be playing multiplayer. The preset for multiplayer is usually on a Tuesday. So Tuesday from about 8:30, 9 PM in the UK. We'll do a couple of hours. So that's like the fixed one. That's the only fixed one we have. But if we get more people wanting to do ETS multiplayer, we can always have a look at other days as well. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you enjoyed the content and other content, consider subscribing. But I better make a move, so I need to get out of here. So take care and bye for now. Bye, everybody.